what I so this is something we were trying to figure out how to take up this, because there are many things. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
So there are many things in the market flowing, but the kind of uh, choices we think we have uh, is not the regular ones. We feel that there should be some difference, So from that point of view, I thought let's try to explore this. And that's how. And reason being, my son is in 12th grade, and the younger one is in 9th grade. So I just thought to give it a try and at least explore what is it all about, So that's why I'm here. So I have to, as I said, I have yet to know more about you. Papa ko rukna.
Sure, 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 sure. Yes, Devraj, we also have Vajra Prasad here, who is also a dad to two teenage girls. Actually, one of them is not a teenager anymore. One is 20, and the other is 17. And they have been doing their journeys in a way which is not, as you said, jo sab kar rahe hain. So we can obviously hear from him as well once we get into the discussions. And which city are you from? If you all can mention, that also would help.
Okay, I'm from Devra. I'm from Gurgaon. Currently, I'm staying in Gurgaon.
Okay, okay. Okay, so people who are just joining in, we are just sharing what is our need or what is it that we are looking to gain clarity this evening, so that we can kind of center our discussions around what your needs are and what is it that you're looking forward to. So Devraj has shared. Anyone else wants to share, please unmute and go ahead and share. And would be nice if you all of you can have your videos on.
Yes, I am Shruti. My kids are 11 years old and one is 7 years old. And we are on the journey of this kind of alternative learning and unschooling. But actually, we started our journey, but still for figuring out what are the right ways, what we are doing actually, what is our goal for doing this. So to understand that, to get connected with that community, I'm here.
Okay. And which city are you from, Shruti?
I'm from Surat, Gujarat.
Okay. 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 Nice. Sanvi, Amit, if you could just share a bit about yourself and
Hi, so my daughter Sanvi has joined. She has recently completed her 12th, and I mean, she is looking for something constructive. I mean, what she could do. We are not really aware of what this thing the Aarohi offers, but yes, I mean, we would like to know more about it and maybe take it from there.
sure. Definitely. Okay. Um, all right. So Sudhir and Swapnaja, we are just sharing what is it that we are looking forward to in this evening. So if you can just share a bit about yourself would help us.
Hi, I am Sudhir. I am from Gurgaon, Haryana, and I have a 6-year-old son. He is going to school as of now, but we are looking for this option also. So that's why to know more about this, we are joining this session. Thank you.
Okay. Your city? Which city are you from?
Gurugram.
Gurugram. Okay. So sure.
Hello, this side Swapnacha. I'm from Pune. I have a 9-year-old son, and he is on school till today. Means learning in a free space. And want to know more about Aarohi and looking forward to visit Aarohi soon. So I'm here.
Okay. And your city?
Pune. Pune.
Pune.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Swapnaja, we have the next couple of weeks till the first week of July, where you have an option of coming and experiencing the campus. We'll also have more of these weeks where you can come, but after that it's like one per month. So it will be in July and August.
Yeah, I saw your calendar. Yeah. So planning, actually we were planning this month only, but then
Okay.
due to some emergencies it has
Sure.
cancelled. But maybe in November then, October or November.
Sure,
At the
sure. Every
time.
month we'll have some week.
Yeah, 1 week is there in
Yes,
October,
yes.
November. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Okay. Hi, Neeru. If you could just share a bit about yourself. We are just kind of getting to know each other. And what is it that you're looking forward to in this evening? Okay, would like to see some more faces.
Hello, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, Neeru.
Yes. Okay. So, I stay in Goa. I have a child who's 14 years old,
Okay.
and I homeschooled him in the age 5 to 9, those 4 years, early 4 years, and it was a wonderful experience. After that, my child himself wished to join a conventional school. So, with his own reasons, I thought, okay, let me not take him away from his wish if it is a very deep wish. So, I counseled him with some disclaimers that it comes with a package of expectations of exams, assignments, then keeping up with a large group of kids in a streamline. All those disclaimers I gave him. He was still very much pro towards joining school. He said, anything for friends. That's what he said. So, so, so I complied to that. But then I also gave him a word that you like it or you don't like it, you keep it on for 2 years at least, so that you shouldn't feel that anything at your wish is being done so easily. Like getting in and coming out should not be like a fickle mind character. So that is why I said you take it for at least 2 years so that you remember. You should have that memory very well registered in your mind at least for 2 years. So that's how he stayed on. And then after 2 years, I said, okay, let's sit with a discussion again if you want to continue the school or back to homeschooling. So luckily, those 2 years when he decided to be on school, the next 2 years became a forced homeschooling because of lockdown. And those 2 years is when we did a lot. We were very much outdoor. We did not lock ourselves at home during the lockdown. So we went on bicycle expeditions. We did a lot of outdoor excursions in nature. Actually, we had a lot of time with nature. So that time period during lockdown was very, very learning for us. We were very happy during lockdown. And yeah, so that was the experience. After that, he got back to school. So 7th, 8th, and now he's in 9th. These 2 years, 7th and 8th class, he's been in school. And now we are again thinking.
Okay.
We are again. Yeah, so we are in this stage. Now that we are in this stage of again shifting to homeschooling, because it was like obviously more learning and more fulfilling in terms of experience of life,
Sure.
in experience of life. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
Neeru,
have a
I'd like to
feeling.
pause you there. We'll get into more discussions, but I just want to kind of give a chance for others also to just share what is their need. And especially would like to hear from Sanvi and Mervin, if I've kind of taken the pronounced the name correctly. Maybe share a bit about what are you here for? What is it that you're looking forward to?
Okay. Hi, I'm Mervin's mom. And Mervin he was going to school until the 7th, 8th. And then he has a short sight problem, which it's a genetical disorder. So he corrected by the doctor and all that, but he's a totally independent child. Okay, he does everything by himself. He cooks, he cleans, he's into using mechanical stuff. He learns. He likes to learn by himself and all that. We faced a little bit of major bullying in the school, and after that, I kind of didn't feel comfortable sending him back. But he's interested in learning.
Okay.
So for that reason, we were searching for various type of things wherein he can fit in and do something in his life in future. Actually,
Okay.
that's it.
Super. And which city are you from?
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay. Sanvi, you want to just add in a few thoughts from your end? Okay, maybe we'll give Sanvi some time. All right, so welcome everyone. We've kind of got a sense of what all of you are looking forward to, and interestingly, a lot of teenagers is what I see. So good to see that as well. And we also have many families, some families, not many, some families from the community, Aarohi community, who are here to kind of help us understand what this journey is like and, enrich us with their stories and journeys. So maybe if VP, Ruchika, Pranav, Baisakhi, just a small, give us a small sense of you being on this journey. Very small, and then we'll kind of proceed into further prolonged discussions. Yeah.
Yeah, I just start. Before I starting, I would like to say to Marvin's mom and to Marvin, you don't have to fit into anything. Others need to fit into your life. So please stay what you are, be what you are, and don't try to fit into anything. Okay, that's first for Marvin. And about us, we as a family, we are from Mumbai. We have a daughter, 11-year-old daughter, and she's into open
Sorry,
learning.
Pranav, for
Since
me, the volume is a bit low. I don't know. Is it the same for others or is it clear enough? Maybe.
It's
is it
kind
okay?
of slow.
Yeah, it's little low. Little low.
Yeah.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, perfect.
Better.
Okay, I was just saying, I don't know if you heard the Mervin part. So, Mervin, I was just saying that you don't need to fit into anything. Just stay what you are, be what you are, and you will find the right people. So, don't fit into anything. That's it. And secondly, about open learning part, we as a family are into open learning since last 3.5 years. Basically, our daughter is 11 years old, and we have been largely been associated with Aarohi, and it's been a journey of exploration, understanding, knowing different things, and more important, knowing each other as a family, and having that constant sort of engagement. So, and we keep doing things, we keep creating, co-doing or co-creating, as we say. So that's been our journey. So I'll just keep it short. Yeah.
Super. Okay.
Ritika, can I go next?
Sure. Go ahead, Ruchika.
Yeah. So I'll not take much time. Mostly similar things what Pranav said. We are also into this journey from last 3.5 to 4 years. Our daughter is now going to be 12 in another 2 months. And these 3-4 years been such beautiful journey with lots of ups and downs, but lots of learning happened. More than about education, we unlearned so many things. Not just about what you learn, it's basically about life. So much about life. She's learning, I'm learning, my husband is learning. The whole family is into this process of learning, and the main learning is like how to live the life, how to just enjoy being in the moment. So that is the biggest, I would say, the addition, the contribution this open learning has brought into our life. Rest, I'll share it more later. So it's been a wonderful journey for all of us so far, and really looking forward to more explorations.
Okay, VP?
I have two children, aged 17 and 20. Both are doing now internship. And I know Aarohi Open Learning from the last 14 years onwards, I know, but last 3 years, CoVersity has started last 2 years back. First batch, my kids are the first batch students, and they are doing now internship. I am from parent to guide. I am now in the role of the guide now. I am along with the parent. The transition I have learned from Aarohi community.
Okay, super. All right. Baisakhi, you want to share in? I don't know if you're around. You want to share something?
Yes, Pritika. I'm not able to switch on my video. I'm on my laptop and there's some issue. I'm not able to switch on my video. We have actually just started our open learning journey. I have a 12 years old daughter. She's now at the campus right now, and we've just started this year, this journey, and we just going through it, and it is really very good. It is actually making us very free of stress. That's one thing that is happening already.
Okay.
So we'll as we move forward, we will learn more about it. We'll share more about it.
Sure, sure. Okay, thank you all these families who've joined us this evening. Okay, so as you all can get a sense, for most of us who kind of came into Aarohi, or somewhere the question was, what is really the purpose of education? And that is where it all began for most of us. And then we discovered that learning and living is not different activities that we go. And I think that is at the core of what open learning or Aarohi community is about, where we see every aspect of living today, doing what gives me joy today is the main fulcrum of open learning as a concept. I will briefly take you through a presentation as to but more so stories. We'll have stories of each of these children of Ruchika, Vajraprasad, Preeti, Pranav, and let them share stories, and we'll see what really open learning is about. So give me a moment for me to share my screen. Okay, so as I was saying, we started with what is the purpose of education, to realize that living and learning are not different activities. And then the next realization for most of us came to be that each individual, and more so the child, is the leader of their life and also their learning. So that's at the core of uh, the whole open learning journey, that we start from there, that we trust the child to be able to lead their life and their learning. So which means the first thing that we do is we don't bind the child with a curriculum, which doesn't mean that there is no curriculum. In the sense, the child, the learner decides what they want to learn, how they want to learn, from whom they want to learn, and also kind of decide what they want to keep doing or what they want to drop. So that is all decided by the learner. Maybe I can invite Ruchika to share a bit about how does her child Dhwani go about without a curriculum.
Yeah. So this is a very interesting question, for us also when we started this journey, by default, these things came in our mind. Okay, now we need a support of a curriculum. We need a support of some system. And when we started getting into it, and after a few months only, we started realizing, why do we need a curriculum? Why do we need the system which is designed by somebody else? And here my child is being at home, homeschool, where our decision was to pull her out of the system because we didn't wanted that system, but we have brought the system along with her at home. And the worst part of it, that she's the only child at home, no peer. So after some time, we started realizing, is it the right thing we are doing? Why are we taking a support of something which is designed by somebody else, not by the child or the learner. It can be either me or my child or anybody else. So that learning, when we started getting it, I would say unlearning, not learning initially. A lot of unlearning happened. We started understanding in such a manner that curriculum is not the path. Curriculum is not the path. It's the support which the child is taking and trying to learn something which actually child doesn't even want to do it, maybe some point of time. So we threw the curriculum out. We threw all the things out of our life. And then we started understanding how to now design. There, I would say again, Aarohi helped us a lot in the initial journey. Then let the child understand the responsibility of his or her own time. It came slowly, where we started asking, okay, there was a time where she was doing nothing, according to me as a parent, where nothing is happening because my mind is so conditioned. But whereas you start looking at the child's perspective, where the child is exploring so many things around her, so many resources around her. And then slowly I started understanding maybe there is some purpose for the child to explore something, whatever she's doing. Maybe she's just listening to the music or lying on a bed and reading a book, or maybe just talking to herself, building some stories. So these are the purposes. So we started understanding of doing anything. What is the purpose of doing that? So that's how we started building up these kind of, activities around, planning around that what is the purpose of doing this activity. If I'm cleaning my cupboard, what is the purpose of doing it? So that became slowly the curriculum. And that's how the whole, journey started. And now it's like every day she's planning her day, what she wants to do in a day with her time, some free time, some work time, some activity like that. And way to go kind of thing.
Absolutely. So in a way, often it looks like, oh, we are giving the child a lot of freedom. But in open learning, with the freedom comes the responsibility. The child takes responsibility of how they want to kind of spend the day. For some it could be the weeks. For some, the planning could be for multiple weeks, or they are taking up projects. So there's a lot of flexibility to decide and plan and do things as per the learner's interests, styles, and how they want to move. Okay.
Can I just add one thing quickly? Kritika.
Sure.
Yeah. So, there was a time, lot of times my daughter used to come and tell me, I'm feeling bored. I don't know what to do. I said, why not we find answers there only? What to do? So it's again a kind of responsibility where she started taking for her own entertainment and to kill the boredom. Find the answer to what to do. So that also has been a beautiful experience for us as family.
Right. So when we remove one set of subjects as our curriculum, the whole world or everything in this world is worth learning and living for. So anything that each learner wants to pick up is worth doing it. So crochet becomes as important as math. It is no longer about a few subjects that, one has to focus and learn things. Rather, you go about doing things and learning along the way. So the entire world, everything in this world becomes our curriculum. The second, proposition that comes along is, do we need to teach the child? So when we've given them the responsibility of their learning, if they are responsible and they can understand what they want to learn, can't they figure out how they want to learn, from whom they want to learn? And is it YouTube? Is it asking a fellow child how they want to go about? And we've seen so many beautiful collaborations happening when there is not one teacher or one adult to kind of guide the child. Suddenly, there are so many ways from where each of us can learn, where adults can also learn from children. Maybe Pranav, you want to bring in some aspect of how this has worked out for your family? Pranav or Preeti, if you're around. Okay, okay. Maybe Ruchika, you want to share in then?
Uh, uh, can you just repeat? Suddenly, my what was the
No,
question?
no.
Can you just?
Do we really need to teach the child? How
Yeah,
did
sorry.
that
Yeah.
come
Oh,
about?
this is very interesting. This is very interesting. This is again, as VT said, from parent to guide or facilitator. Let me add another word to it, facilitator. This is again a very beautiful transformation happened in us as a parent to understand, do we really need to, because really need to teach the child? Because for me, when we started this kind of, oh, now I need to tell her, I need to teach this. I'll become a maths teacher also, I'll become a science teacher also, I'll become everything to her and there, whereas the child is totally rejecting me, because child just doesn't see me as a teacher at all, because I'm just a parent to her, where she wants to throw tantrums to me, where she wants me to just fulfill her needs of what she wants. That is which I was not understanding. But again, this transformation happened in a way. Let me just try to understand what is her need. Does she really needs me to teach, or does she just wants me to facilitate what she want? It's like that. So that platform of communication happened where we started talking, and there she started communicating to so many things. Let me give you an example. It took us 4 years where we waited. We just exposed her to, let's say, chess, because our family is into chess. We play chess a lot, me and my husband. So she used to just observe us, and I was like craving where she come when she comes and I teach her how to play the chess. But I holded my horses, what you say, na, like that. So in 3-4 years of journey, where she observed us, and one fine day on her own, she said, "I want to learn the chess, but I don't want to learn from both of you. Find me somebody else, or I want to go somewhere else and do it, but not from you." So she took the decision. She decided, I don't want to learn here. So we don't have to. We just have to just expose them to sometime to the ideas. They'll pick, they'll not pick, and just facilitate what they want and understand the need, what the child is really looking for. So that's how it worked in our family. I frankly, if you ask me, I don't teach her anything. I'm just not a teacher material person for her. I don't teach her at all. I just facilitate the whole process, what she wants to learn. So major facilitation, what's happening here is picking her, dropping her, what she wants, where she wants to go, and just questioning her what is, how it is going, all that, and reflection and so many other processes happens in that. So no teaching at all.
Sure.
They are their own teachers.
Right. So again, so we've taken the curriculum out, in the sense we are not binded by a curriculum. Now we've taken one teacher or some one person to teach us. That idea is also out. We can learn from anyone. We can learn from different sources, especially in this day and age where there's internet, there's so much accessibility, and there are so many ways to learn. So that limitation is also out. Let's look at the next one. So how do we expand geographically in terms of our learning? So each family starts with themselves. Like, it starts from the family, where the family trusts the learner to kind of take their journey. And then it builds on to, their own locality, their friends, their neighborhood. And, it can expand to within your city and also the world. And that is where in Aarohi, as a community, we are not limited to a campus near Bangalore. We have many families who are part of the community, like Ruchika, Pranav, who are connected from their homes. So we have digital mediums where we come together as a community. We discuss what each one of us is doing. If we want to collaborate with someone, we plan together as a community. We reflect on our week towards the end of the week as to how our week has been. So all of that is happening while many of us are at campus, many of us are at our respective cities. So that's how we kind of expand the locus of our learning geography. This is a very interesting. So we've kind of removed the curriculum, the need for one person or some teacher to teach us. The next bit is, do we need to assess the child? When we've kind of entrusted them with the responsibility, aren't they capable of assessing how they are? And the best example would be when we see infants. Have you seen them? How they learn their mother tongue, or how they just learn to walk, nobody is telling them you've taken only these many steps today, right? They are at it day in day out until they are satisfied. So that's where we take inspiration from, that if at a 1 year of age they can decide how much they want to learn, and how long they want to be at it, who are we to assess them on what parameters? Pranav, are you there? Maybe otherwise we.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Pranav, maybe share a bit from your end.
Yeah, the assessment part.
Assessment, yes.
Okay, so basically, for us, not only for our daughter, for me, for myself also, I keep reflecting on myself. Like, say, if I'm working at office and I'm trying to do some business, so how effective am I in my, conducting my business? And if a certain strategy doesn't work, of course, I will change the strategy and move to something else, or probably, modify it to some extent. As what we do, uh, uh, or simply somebody doing cooking, and sometimes the sabji is not the way it should be. So you kind of work on it, you reflect on it, you think about it, what went wrong, and eventually you kind of come up with a better kind of a solution. So similarly, it's a basic human tendency. So I think similarly, a child too can do that, and we just need to trust the child. So our daughter is into Malkham, and she is kind of more of sports thing, and she loves singing. So she keeps talking to her peers, and she gets feedback from other people as well, and plus there are competitions. So there is a natural way of getting that feedback, and she kind of works on how she can improve, what new things she has to do. So that thing happens in a organic manner, and there is no set date for exams. It happens on a continuous basis. So it's a continuous process, it's an everyday process. So this is what about assessment I would just like to mention. That's it.
Sure, sure. Okay. All right. We learn from anybody and everybody is welcome. There is no categorization of someone is like this or someone is like that. Okay. And finally, coming to, all this sounds great, but how will my child kind of settle down in their profession or find a profession? So as we say, it's not just limited to the younger children. Maybe VP can share a bit about how his daughters have kind of, not doing college, how they're going about finding what their interests are, how they can find a profession.
My younger one, Srijani, she is interested in, she has interested in so many things. Regularly, weekly, monthly, she is regularly different things she wants to do. Then different things. After that, she has interested in, she notices that I am interested in baking. Then she has figuring out how to learn, and that is her. And then she has doing the one project, or Aarohi community has given the one mentor has given the one project, that is the A to Z. When the dish has prepared from each country, name itself A to Z countries she has taken, and she has done all the dishes, and she has blogged it, that one also. And then she has confident in that I am capable of learning baking without any institution or school or any college. Then she has, now she is in the CoVersity. She is doing one internship also. She has done in the one bakery, famous bakery, and after that she has upskill their skills, and she again went to the another baker. There she is doing adding the new items, new recipe to their bakery menu. She is experimenting, and she is adding to their menu each week or each day or something she is doing. That is her now what is internship.
Okay. Okay. So just to kind of add to what VP has been sharing, Vajraprasad has been sharing, for all the teens out here, you know, if you want to discover what is it that you like doing, we say go ahead and start doing something that is related to the industry. Start taking up some projects, and that's how a CoVersity journey, which is specifically for teenagers and youth to kind of find their professional interest that is specifically for them. Okay, as we said, it's about as much about responsibility as freedom. And this is how we see the progression to happen. And as a community, we are always there to kind of be with each other, co-create, as in we come together to create, learn, support, and live with each other, even though we might be in different cities and all. I will stop this presentation for now because we have a lot of people and we would like to take as many questions as possible. So please share whatever it is that you want to know about.
Hi. Hi.
Yes, Mamta, go ahead.
Yeah. So what I say, hello, everyone. I'm a granny, right? I'm a very good student. I don't know about your community and what are you people doing. I saw this message and I joined. What new I am going to learn again. So very grateful. Thank you. And I want to know about what are you people doing? Right. I'm feeling very much. I don't aware of it. Is I told you now I saw the message and I click it. I joined it. Yes, something new is looking. So with this energy, I'm inside in this group. So let's see what I can learn from this group. Right?
Sure, sure, sure. Your energy is infectious. We are all feeling it. Yes.
I'm a very good student.
Okay, okay. We are all learners here. Any questions others have particular to Aarohi, how you would go about?
Hi,
Please.
can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead, ask.
Yeah, hi, this is Lakshmi, and I have, so my child is, I would not say technically homeschooled, but I have put her into an online kind of a school wherein, you know, she attends classes from 9 to 1 o'clock, and then she does all the other activities that she is interested and she likes. I really would want to understand if, you know, there are parents around. Like, I know there are a lot of parents in Mumbai. I would love to meet them up, and, you know, because my child right now is feeling that, you know, she's the only one where her parents don't send her to school, and, you know, she's feeling a little bad. So I would want her to meet more people and, you know, let her understand and let her enjoy the experience of being homeschooled, or not being sent to school, or not. What do you mean by me not saying that, not sending her to school as in not a physical school?
Sure. Preeti, Pranav, Mumbai cards, you want to answer?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, Lakshmi, open learning, or I don't know, means what is the exact question? Means your question, there's no question, I suppose, in your
question was, if there are meetups that happen, I would want to come and be a part of it, and I would want my daughter to be a part of it, so that she understands that, you know, she's not the only one who's not been sent to a proper school. Do we have meetups in Mumbai? Because I have not seen any links or any messages on that.
So meetups can happen based on, you can drive it, you can start it. So anybody who gets into this journey can start anything from anywhere. That is one. Okay, so you initiate it and whoever is interested can join in. That is one. Apart from that, if your daughter is interested in schooling or if she's like feeling left out, and see, in open learning, it's not about schooling or not schooling. It's about the child driving her car, like, the child driving her life. So basically, if she is interested in something, well, be it going to school, be it going for some classes, be it going online, whatever, or be it part of any community. So it's her choice. And if that's her choice, then let her exercise that choice. And based on that, she will grow out of it. She will evolve out of it, and you as a family can go create things, together, like that. Means, what
Uh,
else?
so what you're trying to say is that the child has to give a consent if she wants to be homeschooled or not. Because I have seen a lot of parents who are homeschooling the children from a little younger age, and a child at that age doesn't understand what homeschooling is. Like, especially my child, where because she has her cousins and all her other friends who go to a physical school, so she feels that learning is not a problem, but she feels that maybe if I go to school, I'll have more fun, or I'm missing out on all of that, and that's her concern.
How old is the child?
She's 9.
Okay.
So, yeah, Preeti, can I just add in
Yeah, go
something
ahead,
there?
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, we have Aarohi, even city-wise, WhatsApp groups. Maybe like Mumbai, you can post this and create people. Like, as Preeti said, you can only initiate the meetups. Don't wait for others. You can only call in people of same age group, and you guys can meet up and, have a, because right now what I am getting is you are clear, your child also wants to do, but there is some kind of a confusion right now which is going around her. So maybe something like that, you can connect with people and have more understanding and help yourself to get little more understanding that why she wants to do what she wants to do, like that kind of thing.
Okay,
Because
Pranav,
sorry.
Yeah, Pranav, you want to add something?
Yeah, Mamta, let me just be very open here. If you need any kind of support, any kind of help, any kind of assistance, any kind of physical meet, our home is all open for you. You are welcome to come and visit us. Probably have chat with us. Bring your daughter along. Bring your husband along. Whoever in the family, because there was a family which came from Daman all the way to our house just to understand what open learning is. So don't necessarily wait for such meetups and all. You are free to call us. We can have one-to-one discussion as well. So there is no such meetup thing. It's not a formal thing. So that's my invitation to you.
Thank you so much, Pranav. I'll definitely ping you personally.
Yeah.
Okay, and just to kind of add to this, Lakshmi, these families are connected to the community, Aarohi community, from their homes. So that is also an option where, as a community, your child will have access to coming together with a community, planning, reflecting what others are doing. There's a lot of things that we understand about each other digitally. So that also is an option. Okay, we can move to the next question. Anyone else has? Yes, Mervin, please go ahead and ask.
Okay, so when I contacted you guys in the morning after seeing the message, you spoke something about the campus, which is 55 kilometers from MG Road. And over there, the children would come and stay from Monday to Friday, and weekend they come back home to us. So, could you tell me something more about that campus in the sense of expense, and how do my children like see Mervin is 14 and Joanna is 11. I heard few parents speak about their children who were 11 and 12 years who were in your campus doing things. So I want to know in that regard.
Yes. So, the campus is just an extension of what everyone would be doing at home, but it's the synergy would be more because all of them are currently at that physical space. So that's the big advantage that a campus provides. The other thing is the kind of exposures and resources that the campus has. That's the other thing. So for the first, as the next step, Mervin's mom, what you could do is come visit us for a week, come stay with us and see how this community is really functioning at the campus and get a sense of it, because no matter how much you and I talk about it, one has to experience it to kind of get a sense of how we go about our day, how much planning is done. You see a 3-year-old plan and you see a 50-year-old plan their day. And it's a lot of space of doing. You'll get a lot of opportunities and collaborations to do things, and that will kind of set you off in a very different way of looking at learning and living. So my request to you would be, take a week, come and stay with us to get a sense of what the campus is. And then as we said, some families have chosen to be at the campus. Some of them are connected from their home. So there is a lot of options. You can choose some time to be at the campus, some time doing something else at your home. So a lot of flexibility is there. I am sharing the link about these details, how you can be part of the community from your home, have the options to come to campus for some time, or visit us just as guests. That is also an option. Um, is that I hope I've kind of given you some sense, Mervin's mom. But yeah, please visit us, and that's the best way to kind of experience the campus.
The thing is, I have 4 children.
Sure.
So these two are the eldest. And then I have two more who's younger, 8 years and 5 years. So if we come there, then we spend a day over there and come back, you see.
1 week. 1 week is what we recommend. At least stay with us for a week. 1 day visits are also there. Day visits are also there, which is usually on Thursdays. For all of this, you have to register. Yeah. Yeah. So take a week and come stay with us as a family. You get the younger ones also.
Okay. What about the costings? Could you talk about the cost as well? If my children want to stay in the campus, then what would the cost?
So this link that I've shared has all the details with regards to the costing and how it works. So do go through the link that I've shared and you'll get a sense of what the costing or the financial contribution is.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I think Swapnaja had a question. She had raised hands.
Yeah, actually, Kirtika, I wanted to ask same question, and you have given the answer. How we can join to this community through digital platform? Because being in Pune right now, it's difficult to connect with Bangalore. So maybe, as I told you, because of some emergency, we need to postpone our plan. So it again went to 6 months ahead. Then if immediately I want to connect with your community, how I can connect from the home itself?
Yes, Preeti is the
Swapnaja, you can connect with me. I'll drop in my number here. I'm also from Mumbai. We are part of Aarohi community since 4 years now. And our daughter was 7 years old when we had started this journey with Aarohi. And now she is 11 years old. And since 4 years, we have been online connected with Aarohi. So Aarohi is in Bangalore and we are in Mumbai. So we are online connected. So don't worry. You can connect with me. I'll just drop in my number in chat.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Preeti.
Okay. Yes, Devraj, please share. Devraj, you want to ask a question?
Yeah. One second. So, my basic worry or maybe inquisitive is that when I'm hearing this kind of education systems, right? So, and we also parallelly listen to the cases where the child feels left out, or there is a kind of aloofness the child, eventually feels like. So I'm saying how do you think how this can be tackled, or how these mothers or parents are handling these kids, and what can be the best solution, or do you think that coming and going, coming back to homeschooling and going back to regular, is this a kind of given, or what I'm trying to say, that what are the fears, and what are the chances of the child being not feeling so left out, so that is my basic question. You can, I mean, tell me in brief. I think I could manage
Sure.
Yeah,
to convey. Yeah.
Devraj, can I ask you what does your child feel that the child is getting left out in? Like, I don't want
No, no,
your
no.
answer. I want your child's answer.
I'm sorry. See, I have no child into this system, but
Oh,
definitely one child is in homeschooling. Definitely, he's special child. So, but
okay.
otherwise, it feels really great to have such kind of liberal education systems. Okay, I really appreciate that. But when I hear the stories, Pranav, right? So when
Yeah,
I
yeah. Then, Devraj,
hear,
I'm just simply, then I get your point, Devraj. I'm just trying to
uh,
address to the question as in, is it coming out of our inhibition, our conditioning, or is it the child is actually feeling left out? That's what I'm trying to just understand.
no, it was my apprehension to understand this concept. That's it.
Yeah, so if a child feels left out, this is my personal way of looking at it, because when
Okay.
we get jumped into this journey, it was our
Hmm.
child's decision to join open learning, as in to get out of
Hmm.
school. It was her choice. It was not
Hmm.
imposed
Hmm.
on her. We just
Okay.
shared
Okay.
a certain background, certain things. We met few
Hmm.
people, and then we discussed, and as a family we all decided, okay, fine, this is the way to go about. And in the worst case, when I
Right.
mean, because I'm using the word worst case because school is a conventional method. In the worst case, एक
Uh-huh.
दो साल खराब हो जाएगा, उससे ज्यादा क्या हो जाएगा,
Correct. Correct.
ठीक
Got
है?
that.
But
Okay.
the
Life
child
नहीं है please.
yeah, but the child has plunged into it, and I don't
Hmm.
think my daughter is feeling left out in any way. This is what my daughter feels. I'm not sure about any
Hmm.
other children, but most of the time it is our fear, our conditioning, our thought process. Like, the child has to have friends of certain kind of age group, or it has to, they have to learn basic minimum certain things. So these are our
Yeah.
fears which has been cultivated, which has been imbibed in us. So we
Yeah.
really need to
Pranav,
ask those
actually, I'm
questions.
completely with the concept, with you, and with the entire process.
Yeah.
Only thing is, I mean, definitely हमको तो यही feel होता है कि यार हम तब क्यों पैदा नहीं हुए थे, so those things are always there, and we really appreciate such kind of initiatives which are growing up now. So
Yeah.
we are completely into it, but I'm just trying to raise this because this could be a concern which maybe if the society will sensitize towards this also, and then maybe lesser cases will come out. तो वो चीजें हैं, वही मैं जानना चाह रहा था कि can this be a regular phenomenon, or it can be just a case or two,
No,
that was,
no, I can,
yeah.
if you will, I can share this because our family has faced this problem. Maybe I can share that how our family tackled that. Like, it was not
Okay.
from our side as parents, but yes, there was a few months back, there was a little, I would say, a need which our child started, coming up and sharing with us, where she started saying that I want to go to school, I want friends. So we had definitely need coming up from there, and there was a. She used to go for classes, like different classes of her interest areas. So where she used to get to meet with the children, she's the only child who's been open learning. So she started questioning so many things there. So
Yeah.
initially, let me be very honest. Initially, I started getting these, fears suddenly. Oh my God, is my child is getting left out? Because which is a very natural reaction as a
Definitely.
I had. But then again, I would say again, thanks to Aarohi community for that, where we have this very beautiful another platform where all we parents meet on a regular basis. We have this parenting circle where we talk about our fears, where we talk about, whatever concerns we have. So community really helped me first to compose my thoughts and to understand this. If the child is going through this, or if the child is opening up, let me just listen and help her out to understand and see both the sides of the world. And also it's an opportunity for her to understand how the two different worlds work, or she can make the entire world her world. Maybe she is going or not going also. So that happened, and that very, I would say, thanks to that whole, I'm glad this problem came in my life. I'm really glad as a mother that this situation came in our life, where we created this platform. We created a platform, like we have this communication. We started talking around that as a family. Okay, if you go to school, what are the things you'll get? If you don't go, what you will get, what you will not get, both the things. And then slowly her communication with Aarohi community, her engagement with other people in the community, and traveling around, meeting people and visiting the campus on a regular basis, which helped her also to understand herself, that why this is happening, why as a family we chose this, why this journey. So now she herself says, I have such a freedom to be here also, to be there also, and I can enjoy the world in whatever way I want to enjoy. So I am really glad that situation came in our life, and so a lot of communication helped us a lot to have a lot of dialogues around this problem, help our family to come out of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Just
sure.
adding to
See,
that,
I think there is just one thing. Whenever we start of any, definitely these things are not new to the West or the other developed countries. For us, it is relatively new thing, but once we understand this, definitely the child will get from us and learn and move on. No, that's the process. So I'm sure.
We are kind of running short of time. So just we get your sentiment and where you're coming from. Ultimately, we've had many families who were part of open learning, then went back to school. Again, it's not about going to school or not going to school. That's not open learning is open to any form of learning, right? So the idea is, do we want to place the responsibility of learning with the child, where they decide along with the support of the family, but it's ultimately with the child. That's the whole crux of it. So you can give it a shot, come stay with us for a week if that's where you're feeling, you'll get better understanding. Try it out for a year. If not, go back to school. All of these things have happened to different families. So yes, Pranav is inviting you to look at the short films, which will help you get more understanding of how open learning works, and come repeatedly to these meetups as well to get more clarity. Okay, just want to take some time because we have a couple of teenagers here as well. Uh, you know, somewhere the idea was that we don't want to restrict this to only the younger children, and can youth or teenagers find their passion to profession journey, do things that they like doing and build relevant skills. So that's the whole CoVersity program for teenagers and youth, where for 1 year you are deep diving in couple of interests, doing internships, being together with other teenagers. So that's the special segment for teenagers. It is similar to open learning. It's just that you kind of bring in some more intensity for your professional journey. We are at 6. Maybe we can take one more question. All right. Any links that we want to share? Ruchika, Pranav, I think
I was just about to share the link of previous recordings of such meetups. So I would invite families who are present here. Thank you for joining us. And there are several recordings. Like we have had more than 200 meetups now. So we have in that meetups we have invited families, we have invited children, parents, grandparents. We have invited guests from outside. So you can even probably go and watch that, spend some time if you get, and probably many of your concerns and things would be answered. I'm not saying that those are the solutions, but yeah, probably it will help you understand it better. That's it.
Okay. We also have a upcoming program for parents, which is more about unlearning and facilitation. It is by the founder, Ratnesh, who will be taking this 10-week long program, and it's a very intense program. So if you want to see your child in a totally different light, this is the program that you can check out. It starts on 21st June. And I would also like to share one more playlist of teenagers who are doing the CoVersity journey to help you get a sense of how this goes about. Just give me a moment and I should be able to share. Okay. I think with that, we are good to stop, pause for the day. Okay, maybe.
Somebody has asked for Jagriti. Will it be online? Yes, it will be online. You can visit the Aarohi website. You'll get all informations there also. Somebody has just asked about Jagriti in the chat.
Sure. Thank you, Ruchika.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also sharing the website for CoVersity. This is specifically for teenagers. Do go have a look. And also, you'll find the YouTube channel as well. We have a lot of stories of these teenagers and youth, their stories documented. Go through it. And yeah, if you are part of the WhatsApp group, keep asking your questions and keep coming for meetups. Okay, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's joined us and shared your thoughts with us.
Sejal, I just saw your message. Sejal, you can join us next Saturday, same time. We are here every Saturday. So probably if your things have not been addressed, we'll be here every Saturday. Someone of us will be here.
Can you just share the link for the course that you said, which will start from the 22nd?
It is shared, Jagriti program. Okay, maybe I can share once again. Too many
I
links.
checked with Jagriti. It said no new programs coming up. It said the programs were happening in the month of March and there was nothing new right now. I could not see anything.
Can you check this link I've shared just now?
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, that will give you all details. This starts on 21st June, twice in a week. It's an online thing. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. We will pause for now. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Pranav's number. Okay, maybe Pranav's number I'll share once again for people who want it. Okay. All right, Yani, I hope you've taken the number down. Okay, thank you, everyone.